A Minneapolis neighborhood puts the finishing touches on something very special. On an unusually warm and sunny day in the fall of 2011, this community celebrates the grand opening of the Venture North Bike Shop.
You know, this is just another good example of what good things happen in North Minneapolis. Yeah. I'm proud to be here this morning.
We just live on Morgan, so it'll be a lot easier. And we can also bike here if we need, like, a helmet or something.
Yes, the new Venture North Bike Walk and Coffee Shop on Glenwood Avenue makes biking more convenient for neighborhood residents. It also promises to make them healthier.
We have 3 times the hypertension on the north side as in the population of Minneapolis. We have much higher rates of diabetes. If we can bring that down through exercise instead of always resorting to having to have a clinical intervention, that's the first step that we would like to have happen.
Redeemer Center for Life is a nonprofit community development organization that runs the bike shop. With its Communities Putting Prevention to Work grant, it filled a void in that there are no other bike shops in the area.
North Minneapolis is a great area of the city, but it's historically been underfunded in terms of getting biking and walking infrastructure and resources here. And I think there's a lot of people in the neighborhood that really want to bike and walk, so I want to make sure that I can do my part to make it easy for people to bike and walk.
People can bike alone, but people are more likely to bike or walk if they feel like they're going to meet somebody, or I'm much less likely to let you down if I promise that I'm going to come bike with you than I am by myself.
Good exercise, of course, that's obvious, but it's also just good for socializing and hanging out with people and hanging out with your friends. I've been riding for decades, and that's primarily why I do it. And I like to get in shape, but I like to hang out with people and do it together.
Redeemer Center for Life launching this is a great way to improve the community and bring people together.
Bringing people together is a central part of this community project. The bike shop will double as a community gathering spot, complete with a coffee shop. The Minneapolis Health Department hopes the coffee will stimulate more than just interest in recreational biking.
If people replace some of their car trips with biking and walking, they're going to be getting more physical activity. It's just going to become natural, a regular part of their day.
The ability for a lot of people up here to transport themselves is really hard. Because not everybody has a car, not everybody can afford to spend $5 to take the bus downtown and come back later. So to be able to have just come here and get a water bottle or come here and meet with people to go for a walk is really important to us.
The Venture North Bike Shop is a business, but it's also a social venture. Reynolds Anthony Harris is a consultant who assisted Redeemer on this project.
Our customer experience will be focused on hospitality and being able to serve anyone, particularly the novice. We call it a Tribe Called New, and in the Tribe Called New, those are people that walk into a bike shop and often are ignored, or they may ask a question or say, like our executive director said, if you want a ladybug on your bike, we'll put a ladybug on your bike, and we won't have attitude about it.
We're starting at the very, very youngest. We've got helmets from 8-month-old all the way up, and we can get kids ready to go biking, get them on anything from a kick bike, which doesn't have pedals, all the way up to bikes for junior high students.
Besides being a community resource for bicyclists, Venture North Bike Walk and Coffee Shop has also become a place of employment. Young people who work at the shop learn to be bike mechanics or retail sales professionals.
It was fantastic. I learned so much coming from somebody who knew nothing about bikes and just really got down and really found the passion about it, and really now I love it.
Youth start changing the culture. Youth are the ones that think of all the major societal changes we've had. Youth are the ones that really get the energy behind it. And so I'm feeling successful already. Last night we were kind of putting finishing touches on the building and trying to get it going, and we had a little line of people out front. It's 10:30 at night, taking pictures and tweeting and Facebooking. I said, "What are you guys doing?" And they said, "We're so excited that you're going to be here. We can't wait. Like what time you're going to be open." And I thought, there's just a lot of energy